Jamaica's main opposition People's National Party has a new leader. And in sport, West Indies go down to Pakistan by 6 wickets in their opening T20 International. I'm Ricardo Roberts, and this is Caribbean in 10 for Monday, March 27. I'll be back with the details after the break.
Grow your business or promote your event through the services offered by the Caribbean Media Corporation and CaribVision. Our distribution provides a platform on cable, terrestrial television, and websites. We cover carnivals and events from across the region. We can bring your event live and alive to the world. For music makers, program producers, businesses, we can expand your reach to in excess of 2 million households daily. Our other services include news updates to enhance your media products, studio space for program and development. We can facilitate the launch of new products and services and training. Contact us and we will help you unleash your creative ability, develop products and services, and provide the medium to watch them grow. Contact Loretta Skeet at cmccaribbean.com or call her 1-246-467-1044 or 1-246-253-3889. Call and book your carnival or event today.
Jamaica's main opposition People's National Party, the PNP, no longer has the country's first female prime minister at its helm. 68-year-old Dr. Peter Phillips was yesterday elected as the PNP's 5th president, taking over from Portia Simpson Miller, who led the party since 2006. The handover occurred at a special delegates conference at the National Arena, where Simpson Miller urged supporters to stand behind their new leader. Upon assuming the presidency, Phillips took a public oath of office. The new PNP leader pledged to address several pressing matters, including poverty and homelessness. Simpson Miller will step down as leader of the opposition on April 2. Over in Grenada now, Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness has praised the fiscal discipline of the people and the government of that country in their homegrown structural adjustment program. He was a guest at the convention of the ruling New National Party on the weekend. Holness said reducing Grenada's debt to GDP ratio from 108% to 75% in 3 years is a feat that must be commended.
From what I have read and what has been reported, the fiscal discipline of your government has been exemplary. When we see that you are getting 5% average growth, 7% on the high level, and this year it is reported that you will get 4.2%, your economy is doing well, and you should be proud of your government.
Over to Grenada now, where Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell agreed that the country's current economic success did not come on a whim, calling the lowering of the debt to GDP ratio a miracle.
The growth that we have did not come about just so. The payment of unpaid claims did not come about just so. It was the sacrifices of a lot of people and the leadership of the team of the New National Party, your cabinet that you gave us, sisters and brothers. And therefore, sisters and brothers, to move from 108% debt to GDP ratio to 72% was miraculous.
Prime Minister Gaston Brown is pointing an accusing finger at the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, saying it has been pushing his administration into entering another agreement. In 2013, the Washington-based financial institution said the island had successfully completed the $121.9 million standby agreement despite considerable challenges, and that the aims of the program signed with the then Baldwin Spencer government were largely achieved. Speaking on radio over the weekend, Prime Minister Brown said although his near 3-year-old government had done well economically, about 10% of Antigua's loan stock is delinquent. And he said the economy is so vulnerable that the IMF has been pushing his government back into another program. But Brown insists that under no circumstances would his administration be going that route. Nobel laureate Sir Derek Walcott went to his final resting place amid unwavering praise and admiration of his talent, influence and work as mourners bade farewell during the funeral service at the Minor Basilica Cathedral in Castries, St. Lucia on Saturday. The packed church accommodated the mourners who would have been absent from the private service held for him by family members the day before, which served as a prelude to an evening of celebration of the poet and playwright's vast work at the National Cultural Center. Delivering the eulogy, Sir Derek's friend, Professor Emeritus Edward, said the late poet helped the Caribbean articulate its engagement with history and with the colonial legacy of the Caribbean, and he gave voice to a Caribbean people. Walcott died on March 17. Stay with us. Your Midday Sport is next.
I am not really willing to say that anything is a failure yet. We're going to work extraordinarily hard. You know, we have limited dollars from the government, and that's understandable. But we have a much larger supply of dollars from the private sector and from the faith community.
The individual committing suicide, if they don't leave a note, then you have no idea of what they may have been going through or what may have led to the suicide. So there becomes a lot of speculation. Yes. Okay? Now, for families and persons who are faced with that type of tragedy, what do you say to them? They're looking at feeling guilty for what has happened. Yes. So unless there is some evidence
A muted West Indies displayed little of the bluster that made them world champions as they slumped to a 6-wicket loss to Pakistan in the opening T20 International of the 4-match series in Bridgetown yesterday. West Indies struggled to get going and could only muster a paltry 111 for 8 of the 20 overs at Kensington Oval. Only captain Carlos Bradford with an unbeaten 34 looked the part. He was the lone batsman to pass 20. The hosts were stunned by the guile of debutant teenage leg spinner Shadab Khan, who took 3 for 7 in 4 superb overs and claimed man of the match honours. In reply, Pakistan never really looked in danger and overcame a few early hiccups to reach their target in the 18th over, with the ever-dependable Shoaib Malik taking the visitors over the line with an unbeaten 38 of 29 balls. Babar Azam, who shot to prominence with a string of one-day hundreds against West Indies last year, made 29, while shotgun Cameron Akmal struck 22. Seamer Jason Holder was the best bowler with 2 for 27. And in football now, MLS star Kevin Molino scored the only goal as Trinidad and Tobago revived the 2018 World Cup dream with a 1-0 victory over Panama in their all-important CONCACAF final round qualifier in Port of Spain on Friday night. Desperately in need of a victory following losses in their 2 opening games last November, the Soca Warriors were given a huge boost when the 26-year-old fired home what proved to be the winner in the 37th minute at the Hazley Crawford Stadium. Trinidad and Tobago were positive from the opening, whilst Jovan Jones sending a free kick narrow wide early. That's Caribbean in 10. Join us again at 6:30 for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.